Yo! Yo, yo, yo! Ba, 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 ba. Get you guys up and running. How's it going, Sarah, Cat, Zoe, Sparrow, Cass? How has the warm weather been treating you? Me? Hot. Too hot indeed. Sweating. No. Currently melting. Don't deal well with heat at all. I think that's an English thing. None of us feel great when the heat is at full blast. Is the Lego a Disney princess castle? Maybe. Who knows? It's so hot. It's so hot. I feel sorry for the dogs as well. The dogs and the cats. They don't want to go out walking. They can't find any good shade. Your husky hazy. Yeah, I can imagine. Probably thick with fur. Too hot. Even up north, pretty hot. Down here in London, it's pretty boiling. Room is the hottest in the house. That's where your computer. Yeah, I think the computer doesn't help. Let's hope it doesn't burst into flames and, set fire to all your manga and video games. That's the last thing you want. Gendo! How's it going? How warm is it in Celsius? Is it 30 in London? Is it done in Celsius? Yeah, it's done in Celsius. It was 30 this weekend, and then it was like 27 today, mostly. Born! What up? How's it going? What's the weather like? You born? In the UK, it's too much right now. Everyone's complaining. Too cold, too hot. The only thing you enjoy about the weather is crank the AC on. Yeah. The electric price is going up. A couple of my friends said they can't afford to put the AC on. At work? Yeah. If it's at work, then it's fine. Our trains in London recently just all got AC. Before, there was no AC. Everybody had to crack the window open and just pray. Who has AC? Not the portable ones, Imagine having a fur coat? I couldn't even imagine. Horrible. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, weebs of all ages, welcome back to the Monday stream. I'm sweltering in my room right now, but today, I think we're going to chill. We're going to look over some of the VIZ announcements that they did over the weekend. I haven't looked through all of them, only a couple. And yeah, doing some Lego later. Hopefully doing some Lego later. But more importantly, how was everybody's weekend? Did anybody read anything? Did anyone buy anything interesting? Just open the window? Yeah, but in the UK, there is no air. You open the window and nothing happens. You don't know Celsius conversions? That's fine. What is a Celsius conversion? 70 Fahrenheit in Celsius. That's 21. So we are... How do we swap it around? I did 30. So we were close to 90 Fahrenheit. Close to 90 Fahrenheit, which is too hot for us in the UK because we don't have air conditioning units other than in like shopping centres and office buildings. It's I guess up north it's breezy. In London, there's like no air. It's just stagnant. Horrible. Can't stand it. You recently read Don't Call It Mystery. Oh, did you? Is it any good? Did you read like... It's an omnibus, right? It's 2-in-1s. I heard it's really good. I've got mine on pre-order through Amazon and it's not coming until the end of the month, which kind of sucks. Is it as good as Colleen said it is? I feel like she was hyping it up so much. My condolences. We will live, hopefully. Touch wood. Sometimes when it gets so hot, the trains just I don't know what it is. I think the tracks get too hot, and then the trains can't run properly. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know the reason. But on hot days is normally the days where the trains tend to have a lot of delays for whatever reason. Oh, where's my Nintendo? There we are. There we go. Sparrow, you read nothing? Nothing? Nothing at all? You bought no manga. No manga. Unlike you. A manga fan stream? Spree? Is the best thing you've read this month? Is it the only thing you've read this month? Well, I'm looking forward to the end of the month when my copy finally gets here. I might look around. I might shop around, see if I can find it cheaper. I think it's like £19 on Amazon. It was 22 when I pre-ordered it, like at the beginning of the year. I think it was the beginning. Hot days, trains don't work. Cold days, trains don't work. Can't win. Yeah, I feel that. I feel you there. And in London, they cancel trains just for no reason, and they never give you a reason. They just say this train's cancelled. Wait for the next one, or go to another train station. Oh, there's leaves on the tracks. Yeah, that's the worst. If it's not people running on the tracks and trespassing, then it's a tree or a leaf. Trains don't work in any minor convenience. I don't think they work. Full stop. No money, no manga. Sell some stuff. You got manga? Sorry, what did you get? What am I reading? I've got a few things that I've read this week. I think I used to on stream go through what I read for the week, but this year I said I was gonna take it easy on my reading. I wasn't gonna read as much. I said to myself like 5 volumes a week. So like during the week I could read 1 volume, and then at the weekend I would just read nothing. But I've kind of not read anything. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna look at my spreadsheet real quick. Terrible. This is my spreadsheet. How do I zoom? Can I zoom in? How do I? Why am I? I've read nothing, basically. I read 5 volumes last week. This week I've read 5. The week before I read 4, but then I went through. I'm not reading a lot in comparison to like last year. Like 10, 8, 9, 7. All right, 4 was the lowest. Then I was like 20, 11, 5, 15, like double digits for most of it. Now I'm like struggling to read 1 volume. But I've reorganized my books recently, my bookshelf, so hopefully I'm going to be on top of my TBR. But I'll go through what I've been reading. I've got them here on my desk. Read The Drifting Classrooms. Was it good? I just want to... No. What did I pick up? No, I'd picked up Orochi by Umez. But I've been looking at Drifting Classrooms for quite a while. Procrastinating for the GCSEs? Don't procrastinate. Make sure you do your GCSEs, or you end up like me, where you got subpar on all your GCSEs and you end up in a mediocre job. You don't feel appreciated. You earn a bit of money, you don't feel appreciated. Drifting Classroom was great. I'm glad you enjoyed. Less than, dude, how's it going? Langston? Less than, did you come back to me with your Amazon email on Discord? Send it to me and I'll send you over some money for winning the quiz last night. Last week. You got it early from Forbidden Planet? Maybe I'll have a look at Forbidden Planet, see how much it costs. If not, then I'll just wait. I don't mind spending a little bit of extra money if it comes directly to my door and I don't have to pay posting packaging. Amazon Prime and all that. That's... There we go. You did just now? Okay. All right, after the stream, I will send you some monies because if I do it now, I will leak my bank details and then everybody will go and buy manga with my bank details. And we don't want that now, do we? You didn't join the quiz last time? It's okay. I know you wasn't feeling very well. I hope you're feeling better. Mangoes. All right, I think I want to go through some of the VIZ announcements. I haven't gone through them all. There was quite a few. I think there was like, they were putting it in the Dudettes Discord and I saw it on Instagram. They had loads of announcements. Give us your bank details? No, because I'll end up being poor. I have £1,000 overdraft and I have a feeling you guys will hit the bottom of the barrel. You'll spend all my hard-earned cash and then go through my overdraft. Maybe we'll make it a stream one day where you can spend my money again. Elaine? How of it? Is it working? It is. Man, I love this song. Good old Mario Odyssey. Right. Hey, where are you guys? Here. Yeah. This one. Ah, there you are, looking all pretty. Oh, I don't want to do that. There we go. Perfect. Right, I don't know if anyone kept up to date. When was it? What's the date today? The 12th today. It was the 9th. So it was Friday. Friday they announced a load of new manga coming out. Either this year or late next year. I don't know why they do it so far in advance. It doesn't really make sense to me. He looks like the guy from Watakoi. You think? Oh, he does kind of, doesn't he? What's the guy's name? Watakoi. This dude. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. A little bit more of a personality, though, in his face. You know? To build hype for 12 months. This is spring 2024. That's 12 months away. It's great. Great mix of action, romance, and comedy. Is it, though? Juro may be a master assassin, but he's not exactly killing it in the romance department. Can marriage swindler Inosaki help find him true love? Oh, is she like a... what do you call him? What's Hitched? Will Smith. What is he? What is he called? Like a dating assistant kind of guy. Is she trying to like hook him up with someone? Marriage toxin. I presume he falls in love with her, right? Where's the action come from? Because he's an assassin. Right? It's kind of like Spy Family, but without children. In a way. The title was intriguing. Marriage toxin. What's the toxin born? What does it mean? He's a cross-dresser? Wait, what? It doesn't say that. So this assassin is a cross-dresser. Wait, which one's the cross-dresser? The dude? Or the girl? Or is the girl a dude? Dressing as a woman. Most publishers need new folks managing advertisement, honestly. I think so. Maybe a little bit. I think 6 months is a good time to start promoting something, right? Lots of assassins with specialities and bloodlines. Main character is poison speciality. Oh. Hence why he's got these little poison things. That is... Next. Either way, I'm looking forward to this one. It does sound interesting, especially now that you mentioned that the girl is a guy who cross-dresses. Okay. So this is Gero, who is an assassin. What's a marriage swindler? Is he supposed to be helping? I don't understand. What's... He says he's a marriage swindler, so he uses deception to trick her. He pretends to be in love with him or her. Either way, I'm gonna buy it because it sounds interesting. I saw this one on Instagram. This one looks interesting. What happens if a mermaid princess doesn't have to give up her special abilities? What does that even mean? In the new name of the mermaid princess, with story by Yoshino Furukawa. Why do I know that name? Isn't Furukawa the person who did Fullmetal Alchemist? What else have they done? Nothing. I don't recognize anyone I don't recognize the artist either. Spring 2024 as well. This doesn't, again, it doesn't really give away anything. I feel like they need to, if they're going to promote it this early, they need to do a little bit more. Buy them all? You can't buy them all. I scrolled through. There's like 10. This one is show more. Let the game begin. Since childhood, Yukiya Asagi and Miku Sakura have played the love game, where they try to fluster each other with a simple "I love you." The shoujo? No, this looks too shonen. It looks too cute to be shoujo. But after falling in love for real and refusing to admit it, neither of them can afford to lose this battle. I read something online that was shoujo. I read something online that was kind of similar to this, but it's a little bit more raunchy. It hasn't been released in English. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. What was it called? Can't remember. Something with an X in it. Oh, wait, I want manga. Manga. It was kind of a similar thing. Both of them, I think, liked each other, or they pretended to like each other, and they wanted the other one to fall in love with them. Where is it? I'm going to find it. It was on my anime list. It's in the top 50. I'm going to find you. No, no. Is it? No. No. I'm sure it was in the top 50. Ah, here it is. Watashi ni XXX Shinasai. I read this. I don't know why I read this. I think I saw like a sexual panel, and that's what got me to read it. But it's a shoujo. It's not been released in English. At 19 volumes. I think I read it in its entirety. But both of them are trying to make each other fall in love with each other, if that's what I remember. Even the thing looks the same with her pulling the tie. It's VIZ, so it makes me believe it's probably shoujo. Shonen, sorry. Wait, do VIZ also announce the shonen shoujo beat stuff as well? That's what it takes to get me to read something? No, not all the time. Although that is also how I got introduced to Shuzo Oshimi with Flowers of Evil. There was one panel, and I had to find out what the panel was, and it was like 70 chapters in. The mermaid one is shoujo? Yeah, you think? Oh, can't free scroll on Twitter just in case. What it looks like. I can't tell when it comes to front covers. You can relate? See, Sarah? Sarah knows. You see an intriguing panel and you just want to know the rest. Surely if you read a BL or you see a BL panel, you want to know what the BL series is, right? Right? Right, I did see this one from VIZ as well. I don't really understand. It's a collection of original illustrations by Junji Ito, and it features a tale of a true unsolved mystery and an original manga, which is by somebody else. Does anybody buy Junji Ito stuff? Like his compilations, not his single volumes like you do Uzumaki and Tome and stuff. I'm talking about the compilation where it has like 10 different series in there. They must be doing well because they keep releasing all of his stuff. You can't keep up with Junji Ito. Didn't he release something like Christmas time? He's got so many works and he's constantly moving on to the next thing. How much Junji Ito is there left to publish at this point? Probably not a lot. If anything, maybe some of his older stuff. You buy everything Junji Ito? Really? I haven't bought anything of his. I've just looked at a lot of his panels, which look interesting. They don't really look scary, though people say his stuff is horror. It doesn't particularly look horrifying, more, I don't know, just creepy. But I will not be getting this one. And then some more Pokemon. I'm surprised that they keep buying these, but I guess Pokemon is a completely target towards a completely different demographic. Really young kids. When my brother turned 3, he was really interested in Pokemon. Got him the DS games and the 3DS games and the Switch games. And he bought all the books and the manga and everything. This one, interestingly, is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which came out 2017, I think. I wonder why they're doing this. This is not based on the normal Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It was the one that was released on the 3DS, because this, I believe, was a brand new character that wasn't in the original. But maybe it would just be like their little tiff. And then they're doing a pocket guide. I've never been a fan of pocket guides for anything, because at some point there'll be new Pokemon and then this will just be obsolete. You won't need it anymore. Or they'll add a new typing and then all the Pokemon change. You didn't like Uzumaki, not sure if it's worth trying his other works. That's the most popular one, right? You'd think that if you're not into the most popular one, you might not necessarily be interested in anything else. But that's not always the case. Horror manga doesn't do it for me. Horror doesn't do it for a lot of people. And I join you in that boat. You liked Love Sickness. I'll stick that on the recommendation over Uzumaki then. I've seen this one quite a bit being promoted by VIZ. I don't know if it's just this weekend, but I feel like I've seen this like in the Discord. I've seen it in like on Twitter, other places. But I don't know anything about it, like most of these. For the right price, these professional troubleshooters can solve any problem, whether taking out the scum of the earth or destroying human-eating monsters. He looks like a demon of some kind. I bet he's a demon. I say that because he has the vampire teeth. What's it called? Gakura Kugai. I wonder if they'll change the name. And I wonder what it means. Oh, there we go. Oh, normally Wikipedia will tell you what the translation is. Oh, it's shown in. It's only... I think a lot of these are relatively new. As in, like, the last couple of years. They haven't got a lot of volumes out. This one's only got 2 in English so far. The manga struggles to get chapters out. Are they unwell? Are they not feeling good? As far as Viz had to pick it up because it's only had 9 chapters in almost 2 years. That's crazy. Sometimes I find Viz will announce something when there's an anime due. I don't know if like Japan kind of tell them, oh, this is going to be getting an anime soon, so build up hype by releasing the manga now. What did they do that with recently? Ashinoko. They announced it last year, and then I think a few months later they announced the anime, and obviously the anime is now out, and we've got 2 volumes of the manga now. Yeah, super slow release. Either way, it sounds interesting. I guess I'll give it a shot. Some with a gun, some with a telephone call. Is this some sort of like Chinese, like get up with a hood? This one's got like plaited hair with the earrings. I don't know, it looks kind of Chinesey, like Oriental. Oshinoko Yen Press. Same thing. Not necessarily just VIZ, I just mean publishers in general. They sometimes flush out the physical release when the anime's got, because they did it with Spy Family as well. Yeah, the character designs do look good. I want to see, I don't really want to spoil anything, but let me see some of the manga panels. Man, I hate Google. Google Images changed like 4 or 5 years ago and I can't stand it. You can't enlarge photos anymore. The art looks good though, on the inside. Speaking of anime, Tengoku Daimakyo is really good. What is that? Oh, this one. What? There was a boob touching scene there for a second. I've seen this on Instagram. Is this like a post-apocalyptic world? Yeah, this looks good. From what I've seen from the pictures anyway. Heavenly Delusions. You went and caught up with the manga, it's really good. Is it out physically, by any chance? I hope the series has complete art as some of the chapters when first put into VIZ are incomplete. That kind of sucks. How do I... Here you go. It's Dempa title, and that means it's going to be short printed. I just cancelled my Crunchyroll as well. It's gonna. I think it actually ends today. Maybe I'll try and binge the whole thing and then I'll renew it. 5 volumes out so far. Be hard to find, I reckon. My new favourite mangaka, Tao Matsumoto, brings us a touching new story of inescapable bonds between manga creators, their editors, art, and life itself, as told from the perspective of a disgraced manga editor. It's like Bakuman, but rather than his name, Moroshito or something. The manga duo is done by the editor, Akira, something or another. What's the other manga series that's about drawing manga? Genki or Genkiki or something like that? Genshin? No, that's Genshin Impact. You're all here for Tao Matsumoto. Arc, how's it going? Yeah, I'd be interested to see what his art style was just... I've been sucked into his art style as of late. But I'll get this one. It says it's new. So I know he did start something new recently. Is this the new thing that they're talking about? I just type his name. Tao Matsumoto. What's the new series that he's currently doing? Man, he's 55 and he's still doing stuff. Dude's crazy. Alright, what is this called? Tokyo These Days. Tokyo These Days is currently ongoing. Started 2019. He's got 2 series at the moment that are ongoing. Crazy. Yeah, there's 2 volumes at the moment. August last 2 years ago, and wow, he hardly releases. What does he do? Like every 3 months? That's crazy. Genkaku. Yeah, that's the one. Genkaku, not freaking Genshin. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. This one. This. What does this guy do? Suicide Circle? I don't know any of these ones. Yeah. I'd be interested to see how he goes about doing this one. Has anyone read this online at all? Don't be shameful. I know we all buy physically here, but I'm sure we all every so often dabble in the scanlations and the pirates. Denpa schedule sucks, but then again, there are only 3 people working here. Really? There's only 3 people working at Denpa? They are a small publisher, I guess. I didn't think they were that small, though. What's the one that did the pig one? Star something? Starlight? They do print to order. Or order to print. Whatever it is. All of their premium releases. I guess maybe just because they're small publishers. They're not unlike VIZ, who can pump it out and, you know, probably get subsidized by some of the more popular series. They haven't got a lot of works under their belt. I don't know how they're going to make money. Starfruit Books, that's the one. I'm pretty sure they do print to order. Or used to do print to order. I don't know if they've stopped doing that now. I know Denpa used to work for Vertical. Wait, hang on a second. Vertical is now Kodansha. Or Kodansha bought Vertical. Anyway, I'm going to get this one because I love Toyo Matsumoto. What? What is this? Is this a light novel? Dive into the world of Jujutsu Sorcerers and Wicked Curses, Spirits, and Jujutsu Kaisen, the official character guide. Similar to, like I said, with the Pokemon thing, at some point this will be obsolete because at the moment we know so little about what's his name? Itadori? Yuji? And the series is still ongoing. There's still so much to know about him. All the information that will be put in here will be incomplete. Or maybe it will, like, I don't know, retcon some of the information on some of the characters. Things like deaths and, you know, that kind of thing. What else has it got here? An exclusive interview between Akutami and Bleach creator Kubo. They're very similar art styles, I feel. Character guys are useless to me. Fair enough for anyone who buys them, though. Yeah, I think maybe just hardcore fans and maybe, I don't know, kids. Really impressed with the announcements. Is it the Umezu one? Have we gone through that one yet? Yeah, definitely won't be picking this up, but I'll still continue reading Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen seems like it's ending very soon. I think he said like last year or the year before, like during COVID, I'm sure there was a statement that said he was gonna like hit the end. I feel like it was a similar thing to like Marshall, although Marshall came out, the mangaka for Marshall came out and said, oh, it's going to be running a little bit extra. And you could tell at the point where it should have ended. I think there was a point where Jujutsu Kaisen could have ended, but maybe because of the popularity of the anime that they can, not forced him, but kind of made him, like, same thing really, to continue. There's a point before the Culling Games, I just feel like it could have ended, but it didn't. But yeah, I hope it ends quick. I feel like it's just, for me, it's just gone downhill. And I haven't read it for a good maybe year now and a half, I would say. Yeah, hopefully it ends soon. Splatty Toon! Who's buying this? Surely it can't be kids, because I feel like nobody's playing the game. Did anyone play Splatoon on the Wii U? Is anyone playing it on the Switch? Splatoon... Hungry? No, that's not a G. Splatoon 3 Splatlands. I don't know what the story is for this. This is a strange one. I don't understand how Nintendo are like pushing this out. But they are. New manga from VIZ Originals. What does that mean? What does VIZ Originals mean? Status Royale is the game to master to join the ranks of elite players in the competitive world of esports. Esports? Have we had an esports manga before? Is that a thing? We have video game manga, but is there like in esports? We have like isekai. It's not the same. Follow Zell as her competitive spirit is unlocked. This dude. Oh, they work for VIZ. Wait. Is this kind of like Crunchyroll's equivalent to like the Guardians thing? Guardian Spice thing? On the Wii U, still play the first game, but never got anyone. Yeah, I think, wait, you can't play it. You play multiplayer, single player? Can you? I think they're all the same. It's just a multiplayer game, really. I'd buy it if the single player aspect was much better, but it doesn't help you like hone your skills. When you play online, everyone just wrecks you. You would have enjoyed it as a kid. It was pretty good. I feel like most competitive games, give it like a week, and everybody's just min-maxed it and trying to turn to competitive esports, and it's not fun anymore. Can't climb ladder. Isn't World Peace another VIZ original? I don't know World Peace. Oh, I've seen this. I feel like I've seen this in store. Or am I thinking of Black Apple? No, I've seen this in store. Yeah, I've seen this. Well, hopefully it sees success. Is collector's editions the same as SIG or VIZ? I don't know. I've never got any good releases from Kodansha, but take your word for it. Like 7C's quality. I think 7C's quality is the best. But some people don't like the white paper. Would it be just as successful as World Peace? Have you read World Peace? Is it good? I haven't picked it up. $19. $17. That's crazy. Why so much? Waterstone. 14. That's expensive. I think in another 10 years, we'll be paying like £20 for volume. What does Radiant count as? It's not a VIZ original. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know is the question. I don't know. It's not released on any... Wait, is it released in a... I don't even know if it's released in... Is it released in like a Japanese comic? Let me have a look. It's French, yeah. So that's what I was thinking. It can't release anywhere because I know they did an anime on it. But I don't know if it counts as a. I don't know if it's a VIZ, if they call it a VIZ original. This is the first time I've actually looked at the Wikipedia page. They call it a manfra, which is pretty cool. First time I've heard of it. Any more manfra? Oh, there is. Oh no, wait, these are just the publishers. Works? I don't know any. Orion? Pepper and carrot. Why do I recognize that name? I do not recognize that. And Radiant. Wakfu. I guess it's an original, right? Some of the volumes don't have any imprint, so you don't know. Really? Devil Wonderland and Requiem of the Rose King. Maybe they don't have an imprint. Do they not? Maybe that's a misprint. What's this one? This one looked good. Well, the description on Instagram sounded good. A down-and-out samurai who can't even hold a sword enters the strange world of magic, searching for honor and redemption. Steel of the Celestial Shadows with story and art by Daruma Matsura. I feel like the Instagram post that they did gave a little bit more context, or maybe I'm just chatting rubbish. Is there anything else? Kansai. I've checked this out before. I know this manga artist. Their last work was also released in England. Whatever this is, done it. Insane. Yeah, sounds good. I'm all into samurai. I'd be interested to see how they implement magic into it. These two images look like they come from different manga though. This one looks kind of cartoonish and this one looks like hyper realistic. She's super beautiful, big wide eyes. You can see like a reflection of her eyelashes in her eyes. I can't tell if that's a person or just something else. And then this dude just looks like really... Like, this should just be the cover, and then this should just be the inside. The art style of this kind of looks very similar to something like Yakuza Lover. Yakuza Fiancé, sorry. Like thick lines, thick big eyes, nose, facial features, etc. Easy to distinguish. And then this looks like hyper realistic. Very strange. You didn't realize that that blue part was a guy? Yeah. Rundown Samurai looks like. This sounds interesting. I'll give it a shot. And this is a chilling science fiction tale of humanity and AI from classic horror manga creator Umez. Wow. Umez was ahead of his time. Writing about AI in such an appropriate time to release this. This is My Name is Shingo, the perfect edition. 2024. That one sounds good. I'm all interested in AI. Quite scary, to be honest. Have you seen, there's this, I watch Daily Dose of Internet. He just does like daily videos, or not so much daily anymore. He'll do like 10 clips in like a 3-minute video. And one of the clips he had like the other day, it was someone had developed this AI that could read your brain and it can generate what your thoughts are. And they did it by having someone watch TV or watch like some clips. And the AI was reading the guy's brain and and processing what he was seeing. So he had a side-by-side comparison of the dude watching something like, it was like flowers grow and then a train was going by, then people walking in the street, and the AI in real time was reading his brain and processing exactly what his eyes were seeing. I don't know if it was fake, but the video seemed real to me. What was it? Let me see if I can quickly find it. It was freaking scary. AI is scary. Daily dose of internet. Which one was
Hello,
it?
everyone.
This is your daily dose of internet. Was it? This one.
Hello, everyone.
I need to see the AI thing one more time. I'll show. It's kind of freaky. If I don't find it in this clip, then I'll stop.
Hello, everyone.
I don't want to waste too much time. Not it.
Hello, everyone.
No, can't find it. I'll have to find it another day. But it's scary. AI is scary. You're getting that? Yeah, I'll probably pick up this one. I just picked up Orochi by VIZ. I'm going to read that soon. And then pick up... I didn't realize there's so many volumes. Like a full volume's just come out. I feel like it only came out last year. You keep seeing an AI version of Harry Potter. And let me guess, are they done in like Wes Anderson style as well? I've been seeing a lot of those. The Wes Anderson style like trailers have been quite popular, and most of them done by AI. I see one of Harry Potter, but they're all gangster. AI is scary, man. It's good for comedy, but it's scary that people like you can write essays, man. You seen that ChatGPT? You can like tell it to write essays and stuff. That's crazy. Alright, what's this one? This one looks super shoujo. Shoujo? Shonen. Why is... Look at this guy. He's in like a Victorian dress. The dude with pom-poms in the back. This girl has a hammer. An aeroplane, maybe? Can't tell. There's never a dull day at the office when you're a magical girl. Magi Lumiere Magical Girl Inc. Story by Saki Iwata and art by Yui Aoki. What is this, like trying to find jobs for magical people? Again, it doesn't really tell you a lot. And I'm too lazy to go on the Wikipedia page. But still, this one looks good. I saw this one. When did I see this one? I think I saw this one posted in the Discord and it looked interesting, so I looked at some of the panels. Magical girls. I have a feeling because she's in the forefront, we'll be following her, who isn't probably a magical girl. And if it says that there's never a dull moment in the office when you're a magical... Oh wait, she is a magical girl. Are a magical girl. Magi Lumiere Magical Girl Inc. I don't know. Maybe they're like a magical girl recruitment agency. Magical girls are operated by companies. So kind of like My Hero sort of thing, but instead of superheroes, it's magical girls. Good mix of adult characters in a more corporate setting. Nice. Well, sounds fun. Sounds interesting. I'm interested in this dude. I want to know what his spiel is. His long, frilly dress. This was another one that caught my eye. Let's see more. Young mecha pilot Tetsuo survives the latest great battle against an alien horde. He awakens from his escape pod on Earth 8 years later to a world in ruins and frozen beneath a blanket of ice. Snowball Earth. It looks good. I looked up a couple of the panels. Art style looks really nice. It's just I'm a big sucker just for shonen, so I'll probably just pick this up. Most likely. This will most likely will actually just... Most of these will probably just escape my memory. And I won't remember next year. Until, like, Caitlin starts picking them up. Or Manga Sloth. Because both of them pick up everything. Bakugo is the best magical girl. I give you that one, sir. Yeah, I'd like to pick up this one. Oop. And another one that's been on the shoujo radar, the story of Kimi ni Toroke continues in the sequel starring Sawako and her former rival Kurubi in college. Kimi ni Toroke from me to you. Soulmates. When did Kimi ni finish? Did it recently finish? Either way, I know a lot of people are interested. Me? 2008? It's not too long ago. But then again, I don't know the Japanese releases. I don't know how long this one's been out for. Kimi ni Toroke. You're interested in it, even though you've only got volume 1 of Kimi ni. Kimi ni's like 30 volumes. You've got a long way to go before you want to consider picking this one up. You think it's finished recently as well? Let's see. Look on the Wikipedia page, but there isn't one. It's called Soulmate. Right, I can't find the MAL or the Wikipedia page for this one. But Nadia, I believe you. You think it's been out for a while? Well, it's finished recently, so hopefully you'll be able to be wrapped up pretty quickly. And I know a lot of people just read this recently. Boichi! Or Boichi. Based on the novel series One Piece Ace's story, this action-packed prequel features the adventures of Luffy's beloved brother, Ace. And this is obviously story. Who's the story? It doesn't say who the story is by. It's based on the novel. So I know they did the two novel volumes for Ace. I'm presuming it's based off this, right? And it's just been illustrated. And most of you probably know, I've mentioned it several times. Boichi recently finished up Dr. Stone last year or the year before. Before that, he did Sunken Rock, which I don't think is out in English physically. And before then, he was doing a lot of doujinshi porn. A lot of sex. But his art style has come a long, long way. I would love to pick this one. I'm just not really into novels, but I've always been interested in Ace's backstory. It'd be interesting to see what it looks like. And his take on some of the characters. In terms of like what they look like. Zoro looks so weird. Yeah, he does. But this is like typical Boichi male facial expressions when they're super like ready to fight. All of his characters do this. Every single one. And these old dudes always look super old. Hope we get Sunken Rock. Yeah, I hope so too. I've never read it. I don't know anything about it, but since I've started following Boichi, I've really started to enjoy his art. So I would love to read it. He looks like Senku cosplaying as Zoro. You're right, actually, he does. A little bit more muscly. Yeah, no, you're right. Boichi style really doesn't suit One Piece. You don't think so? Yeah, I think it's completely different. It looks not necessarily realistic, but One Piece is just super goofy. This, I can't imagine ever looking goofy. In saying that, you open up some of the pages of Dr. Stone. Crazy. Yeah, I'll get this. And I'm pretty sure I have seen... This is, I think, already complete in Japan, because I've seen the other side of this. Like, I've seen the second volume, which is Ace's other side of the face. Left side. And then whoever else is on there. More One Piece. Food Wars creative team cooks up a special One Piece one-shot. One Piece Shokugeki no Sanji serves up all 6 original chapters in one collection. Shokugeki is like a food competition, right? Because Shokugeki no Shoma is Food Wars, the Japanese name of it. So what are they going to change it to? They're not going to keep it as Shokugeki no Sanji, are they? I probably won't get this one. I like Sanji, but I don't know how interesting it would be. I feel like I don't want to buy anything other than this because I like Boichi. I don't really want to buy everything One Piece. Although it's definitely my favourite series of all. I don't want to have everything. You saw a flick through of this or the Japanese version? Looked cool. I don't know. I feel like I already know Sanji so well. I wouldn't really want to read a lot about any of the characters that isn't within the One Piece universe and stuff. Get Origin by him. I'm looking forward to that. Origin by Boichi? Always doing more Boichi. And then we're not getting VIZ, our VIZ digital exclusive. I'm really annoyed. I'll say this for the rest of my life until I die on my manga deathbed. I'm upset that series like this that got cancelled, that weren't very well received after like volume 2, chapter 2, are getting digital versions, yet I can't get digital versions of... Oh wait. No, let me backtrack. I think we can get digital versions of Phantom Seer. I think I'm just angry that it got cancelled way too soon. But yeah, I still don't understand why they do this, but I'd be interested to see how many people purchase things like this. And what else did they release recently in digital? They do High School Family digitally. I'd be really interested in the sales. I guess it doesn't cost them anything. Just if people are willing to buy it, it's just like free money in a way, I guess. This is Earthchild. I don't really want to explain it because I didn't really enjoy it and it kind of sucks and I don't want anyone to read it. And I think that was it. They announced the box set finally for Promised Neverland. Always baffles me why they decide to show off just one side or one front or back and then one side. They don't show all 4 sides in the top. I wonder why. Yes, Boichi. Right. I'll be out on the look for that. I do love me some Boichi. And then the rest of it is just volumes that are coming out. More Juzo, Junji Ito. I thought there was Black Clover and Haikyuu. That's it. To be fair, most of that I'll probably pick up. The One Piece volume, definitely not Kimi Todoroki. Snowball Earth, the Magical Girl one in the office, the Umez AI one, the Samurai Magical one, not Splatoon, not Tomatsumoso's work, the Sakura guy. That sounds interesting, not the Pokemon one. Yeah, they all sound good. They all sound good. Skip Boruto. Not interested. Well, I say I'm not interested. I am interested in reading it, but I try to look at the front covers because I don't want to know too much.
Hello.
I really want to find this freaking... I'm going to find it. If I don't find it now, I'm going to... Oh, it is. It is. This is it. This is the AI thing I was talking to you about. Hopefully this is loud enough. Where's my...
People would have their brains scanned while... The ability for artificial intelligence to read your thoughts is now here. Scientists did an experiment where people would have their brains scanned while they were watching a video. The image on the right is the AI trying to decipher what exactly the person was watching. The technology is getting so good that scientists are confident that we will soon be able to get video recordings of our dreams.
Imagine that! Video recordings of your dreams. That is insane. That is absolutely mental. I just don't get it. My brain just can't comprehend. How can AI read your thoughts and know that's what you're looking at? Are there any brain surgeons in chat? That one's nowhere near close. This one is, what is this? Woman picking grass, was it? It's a woman picking grass, and then the AI thinks you're watching a woman sneezing. This is fish. This is fish. That is scary. And this is a city. This is a city. This is a chef. That's Gordon Ramsay. Walking, walking. I get it. More walking with dog, dog. Car, car. See? That's crazy. Man, AI. Scary stuff, I tell you. You do not want that. Apparently someone does. You want to play back your dreams? I think it'll be interesting to see. Some of them are quite, I don't know. I'm sure you've all had dreams that are quite vivid and scary. Interesting to see. Or maybe you think they mean a lot to you. Some of them I feel like you can probably turn into good stories. Your dreams are too weird for an AI to comprehend. Probably. Right, let me turn the music down. Ah! Right. Now before I go into the Lego, I just want to quickly go over some of the books that I've been reading. I've had a load of recommendations the last few months. Obviously we did the big manga buying stream and everything. I feel like I need to at least express my thoughts on some of these. There's Lego. I have Lego. I have Lego. What's your dreams of getting lost? My friend at work had a book about dreams. Whenever someone came in, they were confused about their dream or they had a weird dream, go into his book, he'd be like, bloop. It means this. One recurring dream that I always have is my teeth fall out. And sometimes, not all the time, when I take the tooth out, the tooth ends up being really big. Very strange. It's a recurring dream. The other recurring dream I have is that I try and jump on a bed and I can't jump on it. No matter even if I'm like a millimeter off of it. I can't just walk onto it. I have to jump onto the bed. The bed keeps teleporting. I try jumping and it teleports. I tried like slowly hovering over it and just letting go. As soon as my foot comes off, boop, it's gone. Lego, Lego. There is Lego. It says in the title. Did I put it in the title? No, I did. They're right there. New manga announcement. VIZ announcements. Building Lego on stream. Right there. Building Lego. Bam, 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 bam. You once dreamt you was a waiter at the restaurant for Transformers. Optimus Prime ordering a cheeseburger. Or a prime steak. Get it? Prime. The title normally usually means nothing. What do you mean? What are you trying to say here? I would lie? Why would I lie? Hey, when you're being chased by someone and your legs turn to jelly. Fight but your arms won't move. Yeah, similar things. Damn you and our brains. Maybe one day we'll be able to have full control over our brains. Lies? What do you mean lies? I always tell the truth. Not lying. I don't mislead anyone. I intrigue, not mislead. Anyways, recently we did a manga buying stream and I can't remember who suggested it. World's End Salte. I don't know what Salte is or was. Turns out it is the main protagonist's name. She lives in a fantasy world. There's no isekai or anything like that. And her parents died protecting like their world from like this other dimension that's like within their world, not like an isekai kind of thing. And rather than just defending the like picking up where they left off, she wants to go into the world and escape from it, basically. It's just her adventures into the darkness, and yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty funny. I was quite interested, and I'll definitely be picking up the rest. It's just a standard fantasy series, I think. It's got like cool creatures, cool magic, nothing too intense. It's pretty cool. Ice cream ordered a pizza with tin alloy on it. What's that? The dreams are like paprika x Jinjito. I do not want to see those type of dreams. Definitely not. We also have the tea falling out one. Yeah. Yeah, I get that all the time. I don't know what it means. But it's a scary. And then, what else did I read? I read A Condition Called Love. This is pretty cute. I know a lot of people say that the main guy is a bit intense and obsessive, but I think when you have nothing else going on as a kid, I think a lot of the times in shoujo series, they don't really emphasize, they don't really show the kids like on their phones a lot. Like a lot of them still use like flip phones and stuff, which makes me think that maybe the mangaka is just a little bit much older than the target audience. I feel back in the day, you didn't really have much else to entertain you other than the sport that you was into and then school. And then any after school activities. Nowadays, people are just interested in watching videos, being on their phone, TikTok, Instagram, that kind of thing. The kids don't do that in shoujo. So he's fixating on her all the time. I don't think he's creepy. I think he's cool. I like him. Does anyone know how long this is, by the way? I can't be bothered to Google. I'm too lazy. How did you enjoy the manga I suggested I buy? Oh wait. You mean Nana? Yeah, that one didn't come. 12 volumes so far, you think? Is that in Japan, right? Well, obviously, because volume 2's just come out. Where's... Here we are. Dreams where your teeth are falling out usually mean you have changes in your life that... yeah, I guess so. Yeah, now that you mention it, you might be right there. You might be right. And the last shoujo series that I read was My Secret Affection, Volume 2. This is a chunky boy. There's only 10 chapters in total. This was the last 6 chapters. Yeah, it's good. I think it was like a basic shoujo series, like romance. It was nice. The art is really nice. The characters were interesting. Yeah. I've mentioned about the premise. A rock falls down, meteor falls down from wherever, and turns the whole of humanity into homosexuals. So everybody, all the boys love boys and all the girls love girls. And if you love the opposite sex, you're a weirdo. Only one person likes the opposite sex. It's this old dude, and his grandkid is kind of shunned, sort of thing. And the main girl likes him, keeps it secret. But other than that, it's kind of normal. There was one thing though, they do mention. The only thing that really threw me off is that they mentioned that for some, it was in such an off comment. In one of the panels, they mentioned, oh yeah, for some reason, girls can have babies and boys can have babies. And then they never elaborated on how that happened. So that was confusing. The babies? Yeah, the babies. Like, if they just, I didn't even think about that. I can understand the whole world just turning, you know, gay, like a better word. I can understand that. That's fine. You know, I'm sold on that. And in my head, I'm thinking, you just get surrogate mothers, right? That's what we need. But no, they had to go and make it weird, saying, "Oh, girls, girls can have a child, and 2 boys can have a child." I'll pick what have I just walked into, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to hear that. I imagine pushing a baby out. No, definitely not. Definitely not. C-section for me, thank you. To be fair, I don't even know how it would happen. Yeah, other than that, the series was good. It was nice and charming. I think it was great. For 10 chapters, I was invested in the story. I think it was good. I definitely read it again. And it's 7 Cs, so really good quality. It's not fun for us either, by the way. You stop complaining. I'm joking. I can't even imagine what it's like for any woman to do that kind of thing. And then, finally, all this year, I said I wanted to pick up Hell's Paradise. I finished volume 17, 12 and 17 of Hell's Paradise, which completes the series. This was a journey. I'll tell you that. I'll probably watch the anime at some point soon. It's very good. Kind of reminded me of Chainsaw Man in terms of like the action. A lot of blood, a lot of gore. Maybe as I'm getting older, or maybe I've just read so many shonen action series, I'm not really interested in like the final battle. Like when Luffy fights the head bad guy, I don't care. I just want to see the journey. I want to see the destination, and then he beats the bad guy. But in this, they didn't really draw out the final fight too much, which is pretty good. I think sometimes like One Piece will drag out their fights a little bit too long. It's like, it doesn't really matter. Whether Luffy gets knocked down once, twice, 10, 1,000 times, he'll come back and then he'll just beat the bad guy. So don't drag it on for like 10 chapters. You don't need to. And this one didn't. I felt it was nice. It wrapped up really well. I always feel like it's hard to wrap up a series that's not necessarily going on for a very long time, but it's built up all these other characters, and then how do you send them all off at the same time? You know, I always find I can't even imagine what it's like to do that. I always find people, you're always going to disappoint people, but I really enjoyed this one. Definitely would recommend and read it again if you're into action shonen, especially if you like something that's a little bit more darker. Has anyone watched the anime, by the way, for Hell's Paradise? Does anybody know how they're sorting out the boobs? Because the boobs are ever present in every single chapter, and I want to know if they're blurred, if there's just a white screen, pixelated, what have they done? Or maybe they just got rid of the boobs completely. You want to collect Hell's Paradise? Do it. Do it. I don't know what it's like in terms of like stock. Might be good, might not be. But I know during COVID last year when I started to collect it, a lot of the volumes were out of stock. I only just picked up volume 3 like 2-3 weeks ago, which is the only one I needed. But a lot of them were out of stock for a long time. I don't know what it's like now though. You like the film? What film? What are you talking about? Always miss the time of the stream you start. Yeah, I always start at 8 o'clock in the evening. I don't do anything though. I just kind of go live and just wing it. I just kind of listen to what you guys want to do. Remember from unfortunately, I had a baby in that film. What was the film called? Junior. Yeah, that was it. Junior. I don't remember him. I don't really remember the film that much. It's crazy to think that he had that strange acting career for a while. Where are we? Meme music. Meme music. Here we are. What am I? No. There you are. You liked Hell's Paradise, but it was word heavy in the explanation sometimes. Yeah, it was at sometimes. But then on contrast, sometimes like during the action sequences, you get like 2 speech bubbles in a page. That's it. Hard to understand about English. Yeah, you know what? That's another thing. The bad guys, obviously, a lot of the protagonists or the main characters you're following, they have Japanese names, but the bad guys all have like Chinese, like traditional Chinese names. I have no idea how to pronounce them. Some of the terminology they use is quite. I don't know if it is all Chinesey. Chinesey? I can't say that. That's rude. I think it's all Chinese, but it's kind of that same Oriental kind of feel. And yeah, it made it for some of the explanation. It did. It was difficult to get through. Anime doesn't do it justice. You feel? Is it? What is it called? Who's doing Hell's Paradise? Is it? Not Mappa. Wit. Oh no, it's Mappa. It is Mappa. They use a lot of CGI probably. Right. Now it's time for the Lego. What? It's me. I need a lot of room to get the logo up on the table. If it's in your first language, can you imagine how hard it is. Lexi says that English isn't her first language, but I've been messaging her on Instagram and she's like trilingual or bilingual, trilingual. You know 3 languages? Her English is amazing. It's perfect. And it makes me angry. I can barely speak it. My English don't be that good. You got a bunch of Technic sets. Is that like the architecture stuff? What desk do I use? This is just a cheap one from Amazon. It costs like £70. It's not great. It's not very sturdy. I couldn't tell you what the name of it is. I bought it like 3 years ago. It's not great. I want a bigger one. Yeah, it's just not great. It's not very sturdy. You got a Lego Bouquet and Land Rover. Is that because you can't afford the real thing? I know, me too. Me too. Although you don't want a Land Rover, they're being stolen recently. A lot of them being stolen. Dropping in late circle. Dude, how's it going? You just come in perfect time for the Lego stream. All right. And my Lego set is... Wait, what do I have? One of these. It's either Millennium Falcon, Disney Princess Castle, Rivendell, Harry Potter Castle, Hogwarts even, or the Disney Castle. Maybe one of these. But which one is it gonna be? Only Lego you own is the Sonic Hedgehog one? Dude, that's sick. I went around my friend's house the other day and he has the Mario one and the Sonic one. I think it's dope. He's got them like all hung up on his shelves. They look great. Rivendell. How much that is? Like £450. Maybe I'm dumb enough to buy it. This is my Lego set. It's just a little squirrel. Little tiny baby squirrel. Sorry, it's not a big thing. You knew it, troll. Everyone loves a bit of nano blocks. You think I'm gonna... It's like 20 past 9. You think I'm gonna start a big massive Lego set now? That's crazy. I would love to get the Lord of the Rings Lego set though for Rivendell. That looks dope. But it's like £450. I think it's sold out now, so I can imagine they'll probably just skyrocket. First comes Lego, then comes Gunpla. I would love to do a Gunpla. I really would. I've been looking for one for Metabee from Metabots from like the 90s anime series. But I can't find the official Metabee one. There's like another character that looks very much like him, but I don't want that one. I want him. The blocks are so tiny. Yeah, and I got big hands as well. You had squirrel underwear when you was a kid? That's amazing. I didn't know they did like underwear when we were kids. Now I can imagine. You have Charmander ones? Well, like now? Man, I'd wear squirrel underwear right now. Gunpla is awesome. How long does it take you to do one? Like a couple of hours or like a few days? Like 10 hours? Your friend has Rivendell, is glorious. Man, I'm jelly. But I am going to do this now. Because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And as of late, I can't seem to do anything that isn't on stream. If it's not on stream, I'm not doing it. I don't know why. I just can't. Ba, 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 ba. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Master sets might take a few days. Dude, man. Alright, sometime soon, when I've got some time, I'm going to put a request in for a Gunpla, and you can tell me which one I pick up. What am I doing? Camera. Alright, so for the next hour, I'm going to build this Squirtle. But until then, I need to figure out why isn't my... There we are. Cancel. Config. Oh, there we go. How do I focus? Focus? Where's the focus? Focus is... Is this? Oh, why is it gone dark? And I think that's, you can't really tell. There we go. Perfect. Do you eat on stream? I've eaten... No, I don't think I have. No, I have. I've eaten lasagna once. And a donut. No, wait. I don't think I ever ate the donut. You gonna lie down and get ready to sleep? Dude, you don't have to chill here. You can go straight to sleep, dude. Been up since 5 a.m. Is it for work? Or for like... You know... Because of the sun and all that. You need to leave tonight. Thanks then. It's been fun. Take it easy. Sleep well. and I will see you next time. How do I do this thing now? I've never done one of these before. Hopefully, it's not too complicated. I do have quite big hands, and these pieces are very... Oh my god, why is it? Very, very tiny. Where's my... There we are. So many tiny pieces. I know. Normally, I'm not one for reading rules, but I think it is very important that I read the rules right now. You struggled with your giant man hands? You don't have giant man hands, do you? Oh, you go layer by layer. That makes sense. Alright, so bag one. Oh, it doesn't do it by bag. You just pick out all the pieces. Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, it's literally one sheet. It's literally just this sheet. Cool. How do I... Bling. There we go. You're up at 6:30 for work. To be fair, I think most people are just waking up so early because of the sun. The sun is killing everybody's sleep by at least an hour. Easily. I definitely need to read the rules. I am very good at not reading rules. Man, this does look complicated though. I think for the time being, I'm going to just take out all the pieces together. I should have got scissors. Do, 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 do. Did anybody play Pokemon when they were a kid? If they did, what was your first Pokemon game? That sounds like every instructions I've seen in IKEA. I think IKEA is probably one of the best places that do instructions, in my opinion anyway. They're so easy to follow. I don't get lost. I think they're great. Red. Pearl was your first. What was Pearl? On the DS? Pokemon Blue? Hop it, my man. Pokemon were the only games you played until you was 13. First with the best Silver. Nice. With Lugia on the front. You didn't have a Game Boy as a kid? Aw, dude. You didn't miss out. Or did you? You're bad with DIY. Why isn't this bag opening? Let me try the other side. I'm so mad. Getting angry. You had blue and your sister had yellow? Man, yellow was cool. Yellow was cool because you had Pikachu actually follow you, just like in the anime. And then you could turn around and talk to him. Or her. I don't know if Pikachu's a boy or a girl. And when you first got Pikachu, it didn't like you. And then the more you leveled it, more you spent time with it, more you spoke to it, more you used it in battle, it started to grow to like you. So you talk to it and it give you love hearts. It didn't like you if you ever put it in the PC and then took it out. Instant hate. Super Mario RPG. Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3. Right. What is first? I need a big, long one like this. What? I moved the camera. Let's get you here. Are you too high? I think you're too high. Good. Perfect. Right. So I need this one. And then I need 2 squares. I should really separate all these colors. Let me separate the colors. And that way, things would be a little bit easier. Maybe. Or not. You love the PS1 Digiworld game? That was sick. That was absolutely amazing. I had no idea how they evolved, but I loved every moment of it. Everyone says that Digimon was like the knockoff Pokemon. I guess it kind of is, but it's completely different. Completely different. Like, you know Charmander evolves into Charmeleon at like level 16, and then at level 36 it evolves into Charizard. And it has always done that since Game Boy. Charizard has a few other like evolutions and stuff, like variants, you know, Mega Evolutions and XYZ and stuff like that. But it's always the same. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. With Digimon, it's slightly different. You can have an Agumon that evolves into Greymon. And then you can have an Agumon that evolves into this other red, I think Tyrannomon. Completely different. And then from there, it has 2 separate evolutions again. The evolutionary trains for Digimon is crazy. You can have one Digimon that can evolve into like 13 other different types of Digimon. I have like 3 or 4 different like family chains. It's crazy. And the best thing, one thing I like about Pokemon is that all the baby Pokemon are cute. Ghastly is adorable. Squirtle's beautiful. You know, I like Jigglypuff and even ones like Rattata and stuff. But once they evolve, you can't get them back. They're ugly forever. In Digimon, they always go back. They go back to their baby forms. I think that's so badass. Digimon was cool. Digimon was cool. Will I finish before midnight? I'll give myself... Oh wait, I should have given myself... You know what? Alright, live. What is it? It's a window capture? Window capture. Perfect. We're playing Digimon, and if you sleep and your Digimon poops, it does it a lot. What? Does it? Oh yeah, there was a poop Digimon, wasn't there? Numemon, he was called. I wonder what Nume means. Probably poop. But yeah, there was a poop Digimon. I remember. And did it evolve into like a pink poop? Like a really big one? Sukemon? Oh no, I'm thinking of this. The poop Digimon. Oh. Your first Pokemon is yellow. Turdmon. Close, but no cigar. Alright, I need to start this now. Did you finish all the games though? What was your last Pokemon game? That is the big question. First Pokemon game? Easy. Most recent? Anyone still playing Pokemon? It is still the same game. I know they've got new Pokemon out and everything, but it is exactly the same. Nothing has changed whatsoever. Right, then these three and this one. I need a 3 and a 2. Where's a 2? 2? Hello? There you are. So that goes there. These goes there. This is a 4. Or is that a 3 as well? That's a 4. 4. Soul Silver. Soul Silver was your last? Oh, that's not too old. 2006, I think. You don't own a Nintendo console? I don't blame you. It's tough to stay up to date with everything nowadays. Especially when, like, you know, you're working, if you've got kids, you've got other family obligations. You can't keep on top of everything and read lots of manga. You didn't play All But Violet. Sword was the last one you played? Yeah, Sword was the last one I played as well. Well, I played Shield. Oh, perfect. So this one goes here. And then these go here. No, this one doesn't go here. Or it does go there. Wait, now I'm super confused. This is not very obvious. Oh, that's why. I've done it wrong. Or have I? I feel lost already. These instructions are not clear. No, they are clear. It's just that this needs to go like this. The only Pokemon game you tried is Sun and Moon. I couldn't get it. I wanted to collect the TCG. A lot of people I knew collected the TCG, but never played it. They just wanted to buy and own the games, the cards. Did you ever play? Like, actually play? Playing was hard. It's completely different to, like, what you would expect. They had a Game Boy game where you could play the actual game. That was pretty accurate. This goes here. This one goes here. And this. Perfect. Sun and Moon were literally the worst. That was the generation where they ditched gyms. And rather than going to gyms, you had trials, which were basically gyms. Sometimes you would fight a person. Other times you would just go into a cave and fight like a really big version of Alolan Raticate. Oh, I'm missing one. There you go. Get in there. Dude, these really are finicky, aren't they? Okay, so this then goes again like this. Is that right? And these two little ones go out. Oh, you play the TCG online? Oh, sick. Playing it online is great because it tells you, or you can't play certain cards if you're not allowed to. So it tells you how to play it properly. You didn't go to any face-to-face tournaments? How did you like it? It's pretty simple. Pretty easy to pick up. May have missed me mentioned, but did you manage to sell any of my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? Yeah, I've sold a load of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff recently. I'm selling a little bit more because I want to kind of transfer a lot of my assets into something else. Like I've been sitting on these Yu-Gi-Oh products for like years, so it'd be nice to just get rid of it. You know, it's appreciated in value quite a lot, so it would be nice to get rid of it and maybe invest some of it into like some harder to get manga series. Things like, not necessarily harder to get, but like things that are more expensive, like the Berserk Deluxe editions. I could easily afford like 1 or 2 a month, but they're so expensive and I wouldn't be able to do anything else. You know, I can go see friends, get takeaways, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking, yeah, getting rid of them and then just investing in more manga stuff. Yeah, the Trigun Deluxe looks great. I didn't realize that they had it. We had it in English. Obviously, even if I did know that, it would be almost impossible to find them. But I enjoyed Trigun when I was a kid. I love the anime. I would love to read the manga. Hopefully, they'll be good quality. Wait, is it Dark Horse that's releasing them? It is Dark Horse, right? I think as you get older, Ark, when you play the Pokemon games, a lot of people, not saying this is you specifically, but a lot of people want a challenge from the Pokemon games, but there isn't one because it is for kids. I don't think the game will ever be challenging like we would like it to be. Because at the end of the day, no matter how many more pixels you add to the screen or how big the Pokedex is, at its core, Pokemon is still just the same. Pick the super effective move and just spam that until the Pokemon dies. Which is a really sad thing to say, but it is the facts. And I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Where does this piece... Oh, this is a 3-piece. And then that means I need a 4-piece? Man, building this is challenging. I should have got some glue so it can stick all together. That's what Nuzlocks are for. I was thinking, you know, I've been wanting to play Pokemon Blue for so long. I think I've played like several times. I was thinking of actually doing a Nuzlocke with the original Pokemon Blue. But because I don't want to do anything whilst I'm not streaming, all I do is work. That's all I do. And then sometimes read manga. I don't play video games like I used to. But when I'm on stream, I feel like I can do or want to do anything because I always make time on Mondays to do things. But I was thinking of streaming a Nuzlocke. But instead of like just naming the characters, the Pokemon after, you know, just random things, I would name the characters after people in chat. And then if I beat the game, I would then maybe do a giveaway for every person that got named after a Pokemon. And that way, people get more invested in watching. What do I do for a living? I work for an insurance company. Boring stuff. I look after a bunch of clients. Get moaned at by a bunch of account execs who bring in the business. I nearly lost a piece. But it pays pretty well. Perfect. You're finally reading Claymore after owning the box set for however long. Is it any good? You guys got me volume 1. Bluffkin recommended it, and I haven't read it yet, but it'll be on my to read list this week. Oh, Born, by the way, I started reading Batman. It's really good. I finished the first 2 chapters, or first 2 parts. It's pretty good. It's completely different, obviously, because it's not manga. It's a little bit daunting, to be honest, like on how to read it, because I'm sometimes reading the speech bubbles in the wrong order. The flow is a little bit different as well, but I am getting used to it. It's pretty good. A bit dark in terms of not its tone, but just how it looks is just actually dark. It's amazing. Your second fave series? Wow, that's crazy. Second fave. What's your first? Claymore is Diet Berserk, but it's still really good. Maybe I should have got the box set rather than the Akira one. Let's get this here. And then this one goes here. Okay, so I am 4 layers deep, and what the flip? And it looks like this. You can see it. Look, you can see his little tail and his little shell and his little tummy, which is still his shell, I guess. Berserk is your fave. All right, fair enough. So Berserk 1 and Berserk 2. One Piece is third. I'll give you that. One Piece is great. Guys, here it's enjoyable. I think it's good for beginners of comics since it's short and standalone. Yeah, it's really good. I'm enjoying it so far. It took me a while to get into it, but once they started adding the imposter, the Batman imposter, I was like, oh yeah, now I'm into it now. Look, you see little feetsies. He's coming along. Man, they don't mess around with these instructions. I got like, there's multiple layers to this. Look at this. This is my next one. I got to do, this is step 3. And because it starts from up here, these, you got to make this, and this goes onto this, which you also have to make this, and then goes into this. It's super, way more complex. They could have made it a little bit easier if they like did it double-sided, but it's just one side. So annoying. You're committed to reading through, so it's a good sign. I hope it's I hope it will finish off good and you still enjoy it. I feel like there's nothing worse than going through a long series. Wait, it's not that long, is it? 23, 24 chapters? Yeah, it's nothing worse than reading a long series and then like not enjoying the ending. You're off, see tomorrow? I'll be in the Discord. Take it easy. So let's do thin square, or 2 thin squares, and then the little L shape. It's not very good at telling you what goes where. I feel so lost. You watch the rest of the stream tomorrow? Maybe. I tend to play copyrighted music all the time. So I have to normally turn my streams off. And then I have to go through the process of removing the DMCA music, the copywritten music. And then once that's done, I then re-upload them. But a little while ago, I decided just to upload them onto a different channel, but I haven't uploaded like all year. So I've done like, what week are we in? We're in like the 15th week, so I haven't uploaded 15 streams. It's been a long time. Yeah, these instructions are terrible. I guess it saves them on paper and printing time and stuff. But they are so complicated. So how did you do the Dragonite one? Probably with extreme difficulty. Require reread as if you feel like you're gonna reread it. Oh, 21st Century Boys. Can you get, how easy is it to get the singles for 20th Century Boys? Or is it most likely you're gonna only really find the Omnis? Uh-oh. I think I pushed too hard. It's coming apart. The perfect editions are really solid. Even those are quite hard to find. Not all of them, just some of them. Let's put you to one side. Let's put you here. Right, so that's that. And then this blue one goes on top, right? Like this. Why isn't it going on? Still not looking great, but he's getting there. So I think this goes here. The quality of the manual isn't great either, so it's hard to tell what is what. I think this goes here. Right, so that means this. Still passionate about manga because manga I can't help myself. I think that's the same for everybody, right? What are you looking to buy at the moment? You know you need to downsize a little bit. You run out of space, are you? No more shelf space? I've done these little arms wrong. I think what you're going through now is what I did last year, just reading through my whole collection. Reading through my whole collection just to make sure if I actually like the series, and then either getting rid of it or like boxing it away for a long time. I've read a few series recently, again, like Death Note, I've read it for like the 5th time, 4th time, something like that. I know I probably will read it again at some point, but I'm putting it away just to save a little bit of space on the shelf. Now I've got his arms. His little tiny arms. Alright, so that's that bit, that bit, that bit. That bit. And that bit. I think that's done. I know I need to do more. More brown. Brown. Space is at its limit. Yeah, it gets like that sometimes. That's what happens when you collect physically. So a lot of people have gone to digital, or some people have. Unless you've got your own place and like another room that you can just sacrifice, or like spread out into the living room as well as your bedroom, or your second room. Space is really hard to come by. I've got one shelf, technically two, but it's pretty full. I can't really fit anything else on it. Did I go over the new VIZ announcements? Yeah, I did. Some of them look really good. The alien one looked cool. The dude with the alien who was... let me get it up real quick for myself. What was it called? Snowfall? Where is it? Snowball Earth, where a dude is frozen for like X amount of years. He has to kill aliens and stuff. That's really good. The new Teo Matsumoto one was also really good as well. The AI Umez one I'm looking forward to. What about you? Anything you're interested in? Man, I'm going to be here all night. The annoying thing about this Lego is that they have so many pieces that overlap onto nothing. So when you press it down, it's likely that you'll break another piece off, or worse, mess up. You can't really see it, but this part here is breaking apart because I'm putting too much pressure at the front. Alright, now I need a double. I don't think there are. Oh. Right here. Matsumoto Umez for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting them because I just picked up Orochi by Umez. So if that's any good, I'll definitely pick up the AI one that he's got. Lots of people seem disappointed. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I've already got it, so I'll read the first volume, and if I don't like it, then I won't get the rest. But I mean, from the sounds of it, it sounds really interesting. I don't have anything horror either. So I think just having a different type of series in my collection will just be refreshing. Oh, it's slowly coming together. Look at him. My little blue boy. That's a 4. blue 2. Alright, finally some black ones. Oh man, I keep putting pressure in the wrong areas and now I've broken his arm. Dropped a piece. Oh, this is so finicky. There we go. There are 2 stories in each perfect edition. I found that I loved about 5 or 8. Oh, so it's not one big cohesive story. The other 3 were just okay. Wise art is too charming. Well, I'm looking forward to reading it. I'll let you know my findings. Hopefully, I don't know when I'll be able to read it again. Maybe in a couple of weeks. I've got his eyes now. You can see. Alright, now step 5, and I've got 2 more after this, and then the feet, which isn't really a step. 1 by 1, and then a 1 by 1. Another black. Oh, looks like they've given me extra pieces, which is good. Nothing worse than missing a piece and not being supplied extra. 3 by 3. And another 3 by 3. Bloop. See, I keep touching his hands right here. It's so easy to pull off. His little tiny shell. Alright, I think I'm coming to the end. He's almost done. I can feel it. Looks good, you think? I mean, looks better than Charizard. Charmander. Finally seeing the progress, yes, for sure. But I keep holding it like this, and because I do that, this happens. They're so tiny and finicky. And look, he's all bent. You can't really see, but he's not really straight. And I can't put too much pressure because I feel like I break other aspects of him. There's 3. And then 3. And 3 and a 2. 2 and 3. I think next time I'll get glue. I have a feeling this one's not going on. Squeeze. Boop. He's too short. He is too short. He's a little tiny boy. Look at him. take it back. See, look, nearly done. What's it been, like 30 minutes? Still a long time though. Alright, so that's number 5 done. Alright, now number 6, which isn't a lot left. And I can finally see him in all of his glory. And he will come with me everywhere. He's got a big nose though. His hands keep coming off. It's got a massive gap. If I push, there's no like support here in this little bit. So when I push, you'll potentially break the whole thing. Damn you, nanoblocks. I will never buy another one again. There's 3, and then is that 4? There aren't any 4s left. Oh no. Oh no, it's a 3. Little tiny boy. His head is massive. He's got a huge head. It looks kind of cute like this already, but his head's getting bigger. It's got one more layer. And then, is that a 3? That is a 3. Put his little shoesies on. And he's done. Look at all the extra pieces. I can make something out of that. Maybe even turn him into a war turtle. You're surprised that LEGO hasn't teamed up with some sort of anime stuff, unless they have recently. I don't think they have, but I think that would definitely sell like hotcakes. I mean, the Mario stuff, the Super Sonic as well. And the Nintendo stuff has sold really well, like the video game stuff. Mario, Sonic. I'm sure they've done something. A Pac-Man you can get. Surprised that aren't any LEGO manga. Probably somewhere else. Yeah, I think it's crazy that you two both came to the same realization at the same time. I think loads of people would buy them. Maybe not nanoblocks. This was... To be fair, I love LEGO. I love building anything like this. This was tedious. Maybe because it was so tiny. Playmobil did Naruto? Did they? No, they didn't. I don't believe you. I mean, I do believe you. Stop the timer. I forgot. 35 minutes. Naruto. What was it? Mega Blocks, did you say? Oh, Playmobil. Playmobil. They did. Look at that. That's crazy. They got Gara and everything. They just did the figures. It looks like no like scenery or anything. How much are these things? Come on, show me. £7 just for the character. That's still pretty crazy. Oh, there he is, my little boy. He looks great. I love him. I've got to spend time squishing him all together. Random because playing videos for like 3-year-olds. Yeah, they couldn't appreciate Naruto. You? Thanks. He is a cute boy. He's like a blue Charmander. Sarah, please don't. He is a blue cute boy named Squirtle. To be fair, he does kind of look like a Charmander. Well, that was a lot of fun. And now it's off my desk. Well, off my bedside table. Now I can stick it on my shelf. It can be an ornament for the rest of its days. Rather than sitting there in plastic, unmade. Thanks for chilling tonight, guys. Nothing super special. Next week, I'm thinking of maybe doing like not a quiz, but like a more interactive thing. I need to set it up for next week. Hopefully it'll be fun. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for going through all the new manga coming out next year. You guys are gonna have to remind me next year what's good to buy next year. Because a lot of them have already escaped my memory. But enjoy the rest of your weeks. Hopefully it's not too stressful, work-wise, school-wise. If you're not working, take it easy. Chill. Spend time with friends and family. I'm off to bed. It is 10:15. Man, 2-hour stream in the books. I remember the last time I streamed for 2 hours. Okay, guys. Good night, and I will see you all probably next time. I know you'll always be here on a Monday night. Nice background noise. Thanks. I'll try and come with a nicer chilled playlist. Night, guys. And I'll see you all next week. Goodbye. Get some sleep. And maybe some water before going to bed. It's so hot right now.